लेटेस्ट वीडियोस के लिए सब्सक्राइब कीजिए बाल संस्कार केंद्र चैनल और बेल आइकन प्रेस कीजिए।
Hari Om kids. Kids, it's National Language Day on September the 14th as well as Pitra Shraddha Paksha. So today's class is focused on these two topics. Kids, do you know the difference between Indian and foreign ideologies? Abroad, that is any country outside India, whoever gets maximum power and wealth is considered as a man with achievements. Whereas, in India, the one who gives the most back to the society and uses the least for his needs to proceed in true happiness is considered as great. In earlier times, when a student used to come to the society after being nurtured with the best values of Gurukuls, there used to be a good system. What is going on now in Macaulay's education system is that it doesn't matter if the heart is getting impure. The inflow of money should be there. Let it come from extortion, bribery, adulteration, misappropriation. Let others starve. It doesn't matter if the children of the poor can study or not. Even if the poor are exploited, then so be it. But my son, my family, and I should be prosperous. The men in our society are now bound by this small circle. The Gurukul system was based on the values, protection of the rights of others, and the use of one's rights. There was a system in Gurukul to immerse in the divine knowledge. There was a system in place to obtain happiness from your own being, which is nothing but the Supreme Soul. Pujya Bapuji says that today there are many schools for educating worldly matters, but the purpose of Gurukul is not only to give worldly education, but the aim is to provide spiritual knowledge to the students along with worldly education. I want the children of Gurukul to learn and understand Guru Gyan and the knowledge of scriptures and spread that Vedic knowledge to every corner of the world by becoming gurus. So let's start today's Bal Sanskar class by remembering Pujya Gurudev. Pranayam. All the children will do special pranayam to increase their intelligence.
थोड़ा सा पढ़ें और याद रह जाए, इसलिए अपने स्मृति केंद्र को विकसित करेंगे। सब बच्चे मेरे साथ करेंगे याद शक्ति बढ़ाने का प्रयोग। पहली उंगली मुट्ठी बंद, ऐसी 2 उंगलियां हाथ की कोनियां ऐसे धीरे धीरे कानों में डालेंगे, लेकिन बहुत गहरे नहीं डालेंगे। बाहर का आवाज नहीं सुनाई पड़े, कम सुनाई पड़े, ऐसा डालेंगे। फिर लंबा श्वास लेंगे और मैं जैसा करवाऊंगा ऐसा करेंगे, जिससे याद शक्ति बढ़ जाए, सामर्थ्य और शक्ति का संचार हो जाए, आत्मशक्ति का विकास हो जाए, तेजस्वी जीवन गुजारे। गहरा श्वास। फिर से गहरा श्वास। जितना लंबा देव खींच सके उतना फायदा ज्यादा। फिर गहरा श्वास, फुल श्वास, फेफड़ों को भर लेंगे हवा से।
Om Gunjan. Now all the children will chant Om.
ओंकार मंत्र गायत्री छंद परमात्मा ऋषि अंतर्यामी देवता ईश्वर प्रीति अर्थे परमात्मा प्राप्ति अर्थे परमात्मा आनंद अर्थे जपे विनियोग। हम परमात्मा की प्रीति के लिए, परमात्मा की प्राप्ति के लिए, परमात्मा के आनंद के लिए इस पवित्र महामंत्र का जप करेंगे।
Children, now we will chant mantras and praise Lord Ganpati Ji. All the children will touch the place of tilak with the ring finger.
Om Gam Ganpate Namaha. Om Gam Ganpate Namaha. Om Shri Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्वीताय नागाननाय श्रुतियज्ञ विभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
O destroyer of the obstacles, the giver of the desired boon, the beloved of the gods, the one with the long belly, full of all arts, the benefactor of the world, the face like a gazelle, blessed with Vedas and sacrifices, Gauri Putra Lord Ganpati, salutations to you. The one whose trunk is curved, the body is huge, whose aura is illuminated like crores of suns. He is Lord Ganpati. Please complete all our work smoothly. TRATAK time. Children, now all of us will do TRATAK. TRATAK increases our concentration and memory. Story time. Lord Macaulay said, "I will inculcate such rituals in the education system here that in years to come, Indians will hate their own culture. They would not like to go to the temple. They will feel insulted in greeting their parents. They will be Indian in body, but will be our slaves in heart and mind." The effect of the values instilled by him in our education system are clearly visible today. Today, students are unemployed after studying and wander around for jobs. Rabindranath Tagore also viewed mother tongue with great respect and said that it is a birthright to get education in one's own language. It is useless to have any debate as to whether or not to teach in the mother tongue. He believed that just as we are born in the lap of the mother, the same way we have taken birth in the lap of the mother tongue. Giving the example of Japan, Rabindranath ji has said that the progress made in the country is due to its own language, Japanese. Japan relied on the credibility of its language and protected the language from the domination of English. The Japanese deserve thanks for this because when they go to the US, they speak in their mother tongue there too. And we Indians, even though we live in India, we mix English words in our mother tongue like Hindi, Gujarati, etc. So recognize the dignity of your mother tongue. Don't inhibit your children's development by getting them educated in English. Getting education in your mother tongue is a birthright. There are no parents out there who do not want the welfare or progress of their sons and daughters. If you want, there is only one need: to change your ideology. So children, you should also use your mother tongue in your day-to-day conversation. Quote of the week. Take out these 6 sharp blades and throw them away. Number 1. Speaking in a very proud manner. Number 2. Harboring ill feelings towards others. Number 3. Having attachment, lack of sacrifice in our lives. Number 4. Use of obscene language. Number 5. Enraged behavior. Number 6. Selfish nature, not caring about family, neighborhood, or others. Take out these 6 sharp blades and throw them away. Not because others should love you, but because it is the gift of the saint, and do so considering it. Progressive vision. Be as grave as the ocean. The ocean waters have no desire, yet rivers just rush towards the ocean and merge with it. Be like the ocean. Never extend your hands in front of anyone. Wealth or Lakshmi Mata automatically is attracted towards good human beings. When we run towards the shadow, we cannot reach it. It only moves forward. But when we turn our backs, it automatically follows us. Similarly, materialistic things will follow the one who stays away from pleasures. Glory of Indian culture. Invention of wireless. America has proved a century-old doubt by clearing that the pioneer of wireless communication was not Marconi, but Professor Jagdish Chandra Bose. Therefore, Jagdish Chandra Bose is also at the root of discovery of radio, TV, mobile phones, etc. Bose was an expert in physics, fauna, flora, and archaeology, and the first inventor of crescograph. He was the first scientist to work on the optics of radio and microwaves. Law of gravitation. The law of gravitation was discovered by Bhaskaracharya even before Newton. vitamin B12 and other nutrition. Children, you must have heard the saying, more value for one's money. This saying is absolutely correct. The kernels that remain in the mango kernel are rich in nutrients. Vitamin B12, amino acids, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, calcium, magnesium, iron, and phosphorus are found in abundance in the mango kernel. Vegetarians are often at higher risk of vitamin B12 deficiency, due to which fatigue, weakness, and lethargy can happen. Numbness in hands and feet, loss of eyesight, and other symptoms can be seen. In comparison to allopathy medicines, by consuming the kernels of the mango kernels by the Ayurvedic method, the deficiency of vitamin B12 along with other nutrients in the body can be removed. How to eat mango kernels? You can eat after roasting the flesh and then taking it out from the kernels. Mango can be eaten by roasting it in pieces. Mixing the flour of raw flesh from the kernel with wheat, barley, maize, etc. can be eaten by making roti, pudding, etc. While cooking lentils and vegetables, you can eat raw by adding pieces and cooking them. Shradh Karma Special. In this month, from the 10th of September to the 25th of September, it's Shradh Paksha. Whatever is done for the ancestors with reverence is called Shradh. The ancestors who are pleased with Shradh also bestow long life, children, wealth, education, worldly happiness, heaven, and salvation. Sri Ramji performed Shradh of his father, King Dashrath, at Pushkar Tirth. While serving food to the Brahmins, Sita ji suddenly hid in hesitation. After Shradh, Sri Ramchandra ji asked Sita ji, what is the reason behind her slipping away from the service of serving food? Then Mother Sita said, Brahmins invited the father-in-law through mantras during Shradh. He subtly entered the Brahmin's body. How would I serve food with the open veil and come in front of my father-in-law? That's why I hid. If a holy Brahmin does the rituals of Shradh, then it reaches the departed ancestors. Every person has a debt from God, ancestors, and sages. One is freed from the debt of ancestors by performing the Shradh Kriya. By giving a part of your rituals to the deities, you can get freed from their debt. By imbibing the thoughts of sages in one's life, by promoting them, and by treating them with respect, one will get freed from the sage debt. Children, you must also perform the rituals of your ancestors on the days of Shradh Paksha. Give your support to your father and elder brother in whatever rituals they perform. Do's and don'ts. One should recite the importance of the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita every day during Shradh, and the virtue of this recitation should be offered to one's ancestors. This brings salvation to our ancestors. At the time of Shradh, these 7 things should be specially purified: body, wealth, women, land, our mind, mantras, and Brahman. There should be no anger or haste in performing any Shradh Kriya. Brahman should be invited a day before Shradh is to be performed. If any ascetic Brahmin comes to the house on the day of Shradh, then he should also be fed food. While serving food, one should say with a sweet voice that, "Oh great people, now you guys eat according to your wish." Yogasana, Bhujangasana. In this asana, the body is shaped like a snake with its tail raised. Hence it is called as Bhujangasana. Benefits. Bhujangasana makes a person long-lived, powerful and strong. Cognitive fibers become strong. All the defects in the back are removed. Abdominal organs get strength. Constipation is removed. Chest and abdomen develop. It energizes the body and the heart becomes stronger. Method. Lie down on your stomach on a blanket lying on the ground. Keep both your feet and toes together. Now take both the palms near the waist. Raise your head and waist and bend backwards as far as you can. Keep the navel close to the ground. The weight of the whole body will come on the paws of the hand. The position of the body will become like an arch. The pressure will be concentrated on the last part of the spine. Keep your eyes fixed on the sky. Keep this position for 20 seconds. Afterwards, slowly bring your head down. Do this asana 8 to 10 times every day. This asana makes the spine flexible. This asana is helpful in awakening the Kundalini power in the back. Activity time. During the SHRADH Paksha, all the children will recite the 7th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita for the sake of their ancestors. Those who have died prematurely, those who have gone due to corona, sacrificed their bodies while protecting the country, will all recite together for the salvation of all these souls. Homework time. This week during SHRADH Paksha, feed roti to cows, grain to birds, roti to dogs. Whether you did this work every day or not, you need to come and tell us in the next class to your Bal Sanskar teacher. Question and answer time. Who is considered the big man in Indian system? Question number 2. What was the result of Lord Macaulay's education system? Question number 3. What did Rabindranath Tagore ji say about the mother tongue? Question number 4. Which 6 swords should be thrown away? Question number 5. Which Indian scientist invented wireless technology? Question number 6. Who discovered the law of gravitation before Newton? Question number 7. What nutrients are there in the mango kernel? Question number 8. What should be done during SHRADH Paksha? Question number 9. What are the benefits of Bhujangasana? Purnahuti. All of us children will praise Sri Guru with folded hands.
अनेक जन्म संप्राप्त कर्म बंध विदाहिने आत्मज्ञान प्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ना गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं ना गुरोरधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः।
Salutations to the revered Gurudev, who burns and accumulated the karmic bonds of many births, who imparts self-knowledge. There is no element greater than the Guru, nor any austerity, nor is there any knowledge greater than Tattva Gyan. Salutations to such Sri Gurudev, by whose grace this is possible. All the children will perform
Shubham karoti kalyanam Shubham karoti kalyanam Arogyam sukha sampadam Shatru buddhi vinashaya Deepajoti namostute Deepajoti parabrahma Deepajoti janardana Deepo hartu me papam संध्या दीपो नमोस्तुते। ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट
दास जनों के संकट
क्षण में दूर करें। जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख बिन से मन का
स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का
सुख संपत्ति घर आवे
सुख संपत्ति घर आवे
कष्ट मिटे पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी।
स्वामी शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी।
तुम बिन और ना दूजा,
प्रभु बिन और न दूजा।
आस करूं मैं जिसकी।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी।
स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी।
पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर,
पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर।
तुम सबके स्वामी।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता।
स्वामी तुम पालन करता।
मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी,
मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी।
कृपा करो भरता।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति।
स्वामी सबके प्राणपति।
किस विध मिलो दया में,
किस विध मिलो दया में।
दो मुझको सुमति।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम ठाकुर मेरे।
स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे।
अपने हाथ उठाओ,
दया में शरण लगाओ।
द्वार पड़ा तेरे।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा।
स्वामी कष्ट हरो देवा।
श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ,
श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ।
संतन की सेवा।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
तन मन धन सब तेरा, सब कुछ है तेरा।
स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा।
तेरा तुझको अर्पण,
तेरा तुझको अर्पण।
क्या लागे मेरा।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
जय जगदीश हरे। स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट,
दास जनों के संकट।
क्षण में दूर करे।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
स्वामी मोहिना विसारियो, चाहे लाख लोग मिल जाएं, हम सम तुमको बहुत हैं, तुम सम हमको नाही। दीन दयाल को विनती, सुना हो गरीब नवाज। जो हम पूत कपूत हैं, तो है पिता तेरी लाज। हरि हरि ओ साधक मांगे मांगना, प्रभु दी जो मोह दो। बापू हमारे स्वस्थ रहें, आयु लंबी हो, दर्शन जल्दी हो। हरि हरि ओ तम नमामि हरिं परम। ओम तम नमामि हरिं परम। ओम तं नमामि हरिं परम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय।
Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. With this, today's Bal Sanskar class concludes, and the children will meet again next week with a new knowledge enhancing topic. Till then, Hari Om.